Hello and welcome to some DayZ gameplay. Over the last few weeks, as I've been posting the guides, you guys have been requesting some gameplay, so here it is. I'm here in Shenogorsk. After a little bit of run around with some bandits, I decided to get the recorder on and get some gameplay recorded for you guys. So here, let's start out. I'm scanning the towers and making sure there's no snipers around. This gameplay is going to be live, so if I start cutting out or I just suddenly stop talking, it's because I'm trying to concentrate or something's happening. So basically, I headed into this area the other day after some bandits started shooting at me and just started basically trying to kill me. So, hid in one of the pubs overnight, logged back on in the morning, and now this is the gameplay from there. So the plan is, I'm planning on getting out Shenogorsk first. Was that a shotgun? Whereabouts was that from? It seems like it's from in the industrial area. So, I plan on getting out of this area completely and trying to move on to either the airfield or the northwest airfield. But the main priority is actually getting out of here alive so the gameplay can continue onwards. So we heard a shot from over in that direction and it's still over there. It sounds like he's quite far away. It sounds like he's 250, maybe even 500 meters away in the industrial area. Luckily I'm not going that way, so it's not much of a hassle. We've got that post-apocalyptic church bell. Rather strange, but it is possible. Alright, let's continue on. So I'm going to try to cross the road. I just don't want to get shot in the back by this guy with his shotgun. Get across here, just to hold up at this corner and we can see what's in here before we run in. Yeah, it's just another clear compound. When we're moving through these sources, you've got to be really careful because these snipers normally everywhere and all they're after is sometimes they won't even take your loot, they'll just shoot you and wait until someone else comes to take your loot and then shoot them and repetitively keep going on from that. It's because majority of players that have played for quite a while get bored. And what they'll do is they'll come to one of these main cities just for a bit of a hunting season on new players. They won't care if you've got a weapon or even if you've got any equipment. They'll just be sniping, trying to take some players out. And here we are in third person, so you can just have a quick look at my bandana for no apparent reason. Because I managed to get a few of the bandits before they got me injured last night. So as you can see in the top little left hand corner of the map, I've done a little oh shit, we've got another zombie on it, so I don't see how I pulled this thing. We'll quickly get rid of it anyway. Will his buddy over there get me? Oh yes he will, so let's quickly empty you. Obviously when you get shot at or you're shooting at someone in one of these town environments, the best thing you can do is shoot and scoot. Get out of there as soon as you get them shots off. If you stay in one place for too long, it's just going to drag people towards you. I mean, you really want to gamble and just spend the extra 3 and 4 minutes there looting a body when you could just quickly grab what you need and get out of there. What you need in the back of your head is you always need a plan. Like I'm moving around here, in the back of my head I know what I need. I'm looking for ammunition, either for the AKM or for my sidearm. I've got a Magnum, so I could do with another few clips for that, because what I plan on doing is heading north or heading down to the airfield, and that's where the ammunition is going to start counting when I don't have to start killing some more people to get what I need to continue on. Right, we're going to head in the back of the fire station here. I don't know if I'll check upstairs. We'll have to see what's on the bottom floor. Obviously, what I've been doing is, as I've been moving through this area, loot's been spawning quite sporadically as well. So there's a lot of people definitely in the area because the loot and the zombie spawn waves have been constantly changing and bouncing backwards and forth. I have a rucksack there, but I'm not going to search that rucksack because the majority of the time there's nothing in them. It seems like this place is quite empty as well. Just keep my eye out in case I can spot that guy with the shotgun over there. Obviously there's no point of engaging him unless he's heading my way, but obviously you just want the heads up to know that you need to get out of here before he comes over you. We've got a few more zombies passing back in that field area I was in before. Oof, shit. God, that shocked me then. I just saw someone's leg in my face and I came straight up. I don't think I'm going to go up there, it's just a bit too risky for a Lee Enfield. We'll head back downstairs and see if any loot's respawned. Now I just still got that rucksack and a tank trap. I've got some bits and I've got enough to continue on, but I really wanted to grab something from in here, so I guess the best thing to do will be see if I can hit up the airfield before I head north. Obviously the airfield's a bit of a free-for-all area and a lot of players will just rush there, grab a weapon and start shooting straight away because they need to get some loot. Let's have a quick look in the store. Obviously this store has been quite a target for a lot of people's gameplay videos and quite a bit of action normally happens around here, so I might be able to get a few shots at someone or someone might get a few shots at me, so I'm just going to play it safe here and come around the back of the store. The thing is with these stores is that they have that big open window on the front, so if you're looting in there, basically people can see you from all around. So I have kind of a rule, I'll take a quick peek in the front of the shop, otherwise I'll stick my loot into the back because as soon as you go around the front, basically what happens is all it takes is a 4 or 5 seconds in the loot menu and a guy can be right on top of you, and that's the same. A crazy axeman may run and burst the door down behind you, and then he'll be screaming bullshit at you for direct communication, and you'll just shit yourself, and then you'll die of shitting yourself. So we're in the store. I don't need much food. I've got a load in my backpack, and I've got some other bits as well, so it should keep me long enough to get north or get to the other airfield. So I'm looking for other sorts of supplies here, like morphine and painkillers, in case I do happen to get hit or get killed. There's quite a few kill messages coming up at the bottom as well, so I'm rather worried in case there's some hitman in the area that's just absolutely spackering everyone with bullets. Or there's a hacker, even worse. I mean, a lot of you guys and myself, when you're a victim of a hacker, it just pisses you off. You spent so much time gathering that equipment, then some prick just takes it away by pressing 1 or 2 buttons or typing 1 or 2 scripts in. It's just so annoying. And I mean, if they could do anything better to get rid of it, it'd be so much better for everyone. Let's have a quick look what we got here. It could be a map or something. Let's have a look. I think it's a watch, but I already have a watch, so I do not need one. Like I said, I've only got 1 mag with this AKM as well, so the positive side of it is I need to keep it as safe as possible, and I just need to only take the shots when I need them. I don't want to get into a prolonged firefight, because if I pull that Magnum out, it's going to attract a lot more attention. Right, what I'm going to do is, since I'll be hiking it over to the Blotter airfield, what I'm going to do is just stop the recording now, and I'll rejoin you when I'm done. Right, I'm back. I've just started the recording back up. I'm behind Blotter airfield, a bit behind the hangars and a bit behind the airfield. You can see I've repositioned myself on the top of the map in the left hand corner, so you can now see where I am. Basically what my plan is now is I'm going to move in. I don't really want to go in the hangars because you never find anything of use in there. I don't know about you guys, but the other thing is there's quite a few gunshots from this area, and there usually is, due to the military camp always attracting a lot of attention from... Sounded like an AK-74 that. I couldn't exactly tell. We'll see if he fires again. If he's fired once, he might have just done a nice clean headshot. There seems to be some zombie movement over in the camp itself. We'll see if we hear another shot. Someone was killed, but I don't know if it was down to zombies or someone else, so I've just got to still keep alert. Stay careful. I'm going to stay down as well, because I'm going to silhouette myself along this tree line, and I'll just be an easy target for either a sniper out there or someone just to sneak up behind me. Because 9 out of 10 times, if a player's close to you and you're crouched or lying down, he'll walk right past you, because the grass on some people's PCs is just that bad. Did you hear another shot then? You have a zombie crawling to... Oh, he just disappeared. Yeah, but basically we just need to keep our attention up. You need to be watching 360. Notice every now and then I'll grab the Alt key and spin my head back around to the rear, because what a lot of players will do is they'll get cocky and try to sneak up on you. They'll try to basically get really close and then shoot you, or some people even will do a direct communication and then shoot you. So you just need to be aware of that, and you just want to always be that 1 step ahead and just play it safe. I mean, you see a lot of players rushing around, and obviously, yeah, that's fun and all. I mean, you get the gear, you get out. But, I mean, the amount of risks you're doing, I mean, you're probably going to die several hundred times more. And what gets even more annoying is when you're further in the map and you're by yourself, and then you get shot after you've done all these rushes and got all this loot, and you just die. I think there's something in that bush over there, actually. Let's go and have a look at what it is. I'll stay down. It looks like it could possibly be a tent from here, or something. Oh, it's just a weird glitch in the tree. No, it definitely looks like a tent. Let's see if we can have a look in the gear. But the first thing I do is, since this is a tent, well, it's got the option to interact with it, to say there's actually weapons in it. What I'm going to do is try to tuck myself in the bush here, so I can access it and be still in cover. So if the guy comes back when I'm accessing it, I'll just go to the front of the tent. I'll be able to get him as well. So let's see if we can access it from the rear. There we go. No option. I don't want my revolver. Maybe we will have to go around the front of the tent. Let's have a look. I could always do a tent surprise, crawl inside and then jump out on the guy. Let's have a look. Ooh! Actually, this looks like it's been used quite recently. We seem to have some blood packs, an M117. I think I will take all this, especially them binoculars. They could be rather useful. I don't know about the Glock 17. What I think I will do is I'm going to make a stash somewhere behind me. I'll put my rucksack down and move all this stuff over there, so when this guy comes back he'll just be like, oh, that's gonna suck. When he's lost all his gear. Well, if he's left it here as well, he may not even be coming back to it, so it's a bit of a risk I'm willing to take. So I think we'll take the blood bags because they're most important. I will just leave the things that are not so much important. Right, the M10104 is an alright shotgun, but how often are you in that range in DayZ when you actually need them? Not very often, I do suppose. So what we'll do is we'll stash the stuff in these bushes up here. I'll drop my rucksack and go and grab another one. But what I'm going to do, while I'm stashing all this stuff, I'm probably going to end the recording. I'm just going to drop this rucksack and transfer some of this gear. Hold on a second, I need to find a nice place where I can't be seen. I think under here will do nicely. Like as you said, when you're concealing your rucksack as well, when you want to retrieve it later, it's always best to drop it in a place where nobody's going to see it. What's this? Is that a player? No, it's just a zombie. Right. Let's stash it somewhere under here. Obviously these trees are the best because you can drop things and you can collect them easy afterwards. So let's have a quick look on the map. So my plan is I'm going to move down to the aircraft main control tower after I've done this. So I've dropped my bags off here, I'm going to drop them both off, so if I get shot then I can always make my way back to this position and just grab that loot and get out of here if it's a bit of a risk. So we can see this, we can see there's a long fence along here. A lot of people have problems with fences. What I recommend you do is before you move out your concealment is you actually look for the hole in the fence. As you can see here, I'm quickly going to scan what's going to go on. I can't really see a hole in the fence yet. Well, that seems like, I think that's one actually. We'll go through. Obviously plan your route ahead, so what I plan on doing is I'm just going to make a break straight for the main door, close it behind me and move around carefully inside. I heard gunshots from over in the military area on the other side of the airfield, so I'm not too worried at the moment, but obviously just keep your eyes open, and I think I can hear some flies. Yeah, it sounds like it's to the right of me though, so I'm not too worried. We'll check the tower really slowly, just play it slowly as well. The thing is with this game, your bullets are just as effective as the guy's bullets who's camping, so all you need to do is just react, be ready to react. A lot of players, when they come up these stairs, they'll get jammed in funny positions because the gun and themselves are too long. So the best thing you can do is just reposition yourself so you can easily pop over, and if you've got that third person, use it to scan around. Don't just get stuck in a position where that guy could be right around the corner and you can't use it. They're going to use third person, so don't give you a disadvantage by not using it itself. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll have a quick look by lying down and see if we can see anything in the military base. There's not been many gunshots from over there in a while. I'm just trying to work out which is the best way to cross this airfield, because the thing is I'm going to have to cross between that little thin tree line in the middle, and that's going to attract a lot of attention if people see me running through there. So what I may have to do is go back around and come up the tree line behind, or I might not even bother with it at all. I mean, there's no weapons spawn in this aircraft control tower, so what does it mean? Will the weapons spawn over there? I hope so, but if they don't then it's a bit of a risk. Right, I'm going to proceed around. I'm going to go around the right side of the tower. I think it's probably the safest idea on this one. Actually, no, I'm going to go back left. Actually, probably left gives you more cover, but obviously you're open from the right. And there's a spawn point I know of on the other side of that village, but I doubt many players will travel through the centre of the village to get here. So stay prone. Some of the best tactics that I can give you is if you stay prone, move at a quite considerable pace. Oh, TeamSpeak's cutting out on me now. Right, so you've got to move at quite a considerable pace when you're moving through these areas, or else what you'll notice will happen is people will pick you off easier, because a person that's standing perfectly still in open ground such as this will attract a lot more attention than a player that's moving. A player that's moving will just look like another crawling zombie, unless the player actually zooms in on you, or he gets his binoculars out and then he'll actually see that you're a player. So act as cool as possible, and when you make your movements, don't make them sharply, try to make them smoothly. You see how I'm smoothly looking left and right? Hang on, what's that? There's quite a big horde of zombies spawned over there for some reason. I think, let's have a look around this corner. One or two military zombies, not worth shooting. Shit, what was that? Do you hear that? That was sounded like a soda can. I think that guy's probably inside where I just was. So I think I'm going to try to outsmart him and climb up this ladder and take him out. I can hear him moving though, he might be moving away. No, I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to try going up and shooting him as he goes up the tower. I think he may have run away though. So what I'm going to do is just play it safe. Make sure he's not up on the top of the ladder. Use this third person. And hopefully, we'll see what happens.